What would it be like if you didn't have a place to put your head tonight? Think about if you didn't know where your next meal was going to come from. Realize that at any given time, at any moment, it could be either one of us that would find ourselves in a place of need. So that's my challenge to you. Are you walking today? At its very core, or very basic level, the coldest night of the year is a walkathon. So the purpose is really to find a way to provide financial support for those who are experiencing homelessness or maybe don't have the resources to provide food, clothing, those basic necessities that many of us would take for granted. It's also an awareness piece. So unlike other events that might encourage a race or encourage something, this is more meant to be a family event, an opportunity to take that 2 kilometers or 5 kilometers, or if you're really ambitious, the 10-kilometer walk. But it's a walk in the area where, or in one of the areas where perhaps there are people who are experiencing exactly those items that we talked about, those difficult housing situations, or perhaps some of the food challenges.
There's a lot of people who live on the street every night, and today actually isn't really as cold as what some nights have been. But just making this walk on a cold night is showing people that being out in the cold, it's not great, and that with this walk, it's actually raising funds to help support the truck that's behind us that is out every single night of the week. It's out every night, 7 nights, 3 stops throughout this downtown core of Hamilton, and it's providing soup, coffee, or hot chocolate, and sandwiches to those less fortunate that might not have a meal. And on average, it's 210 people a night visit this truck.
Hot chocolate at the truck. Okay.
All right, how are you?
As you're walking, hopefully in your mind, you're thinking about, if I didn't have a place to stay tonight, think about how cold it's outside. Where would I go if I didn't have a place to eat tonight? What are the services available in the community? So it's kind of a fundraiser, education, awareness piece built into a single event.
Salvation Army provides a lot of things, not only with this truck, but many things throughout the full year and every single day of the year, helping those less fortunate, and that's the main goal of the Salvation Army. Our tagline is giving hope today, and that's what we try to do for everybody and any person that comes through the Salvation Army, is give them some hope, some dignity that they need to get them through their day.
My name is Gregor Winton, and I'm actually a soup van driver. I drive the soup van on Wednesday nights for Salvation Army. I've been driving for about 18 years out in the streets of Hamilton, serving the community.
Soup van itself, which is sort of an offshoot of this program that we provide here, which is basically those in the community who we might be able to support from a food or perhaps a clothing perspective or other basic necessities as well. We see the role as kind of an opportunity to meet people where they are and provide the best services that we can to help support them at the moment that they are in their lives.
a little cold, come to this area and get some chocolate to warm them up.
I was thinking, different motivations that people have for coming out tonight. Making new friends is a good one. Getting the awesome toque that you're wearing. Whatever your motivation is tonight, I'd like to echo what the director here said, is to maybe have open eyes. The money is obviously going towards a soup truck. But what would be really cool, and I'd like to encourage you folks to personally come down and meet people that are actually eating at the truck and interacting there. And I just like to encourage you.
I'm walking today because this is what this walk is about as a soup fan. I'm a big part of it. I want to support it in any way I can.
Being able to help somebody in need, that is the goal, and the passion for me is helping those less fortunate.
Hamilton Booth has a number of programs and just seemed like a good fit for what Coldest Night of the Year represents and also what the Salvation Army and Hamilton Booth represents.
Welcome to the first inaugural walk, or Coldest Night of the Year walk, in support of the Salvation Army Booth Center.
Across the country, the Salvation Army has a number of locations that are participating and partnering with Coldest Night of the Year. And of course, the location that I was at in Yellowknife are doing the event again this year, so we wish them well. There are a number of charities represented, from food banks to shelters, and other types of programs that are meant to go back to the mission, which is of Coldest Night of the Year, which is to help those that are vulnerable, housing, food, and those kind of basic needs and necessities. It's an event that people can get behind quickly without having to put a whole lot of effort behind, and can still get a good education and a good experience for what the event is all about.